right, folks, welcome back to Cruisin. I'm Dave Stahl, and this is a 2021 Lexus UX 200. Check it out. Now, this is the F Sport, and don't get that confused with performance, because that's not what it's all about. It's all about interior, colors, and features. And I happen to like the F Sport. It gives that nice flair to it. Started off with the flowing grille, with the beautiful LED headlights, the integrated front air dam with all the vents and cooling systems that come with it. And everything on this car is functional. I mean, it's not just all glitz and glamour. This particular F Sport has a sunroof on it. It's got the beautiful red interior. And again, very intuitive car. Doors open nice and wide, which I like. All the controls are easily accessed by the driver. It's kind of a cockpit type mentality. It'll do everything that you would want it to do. It is a small SUV, so as you can tell, the seats are all the way back, but that happens when you get out of the car. When you get in it, once you've adjusted the seats to your specifications, the seats will adjust right back up to where you need it to be. Okay, so I just get in the car, the seat's all the way back, the steering wheel's all the way up. Push the button, seat comes down to where I have it, or steering wheel comes down to where I have it adjusted, the seat slides up. And it's all about you getting in and out of the vehicle comfortably. But if you do it all the way back, it does infringe upon the back seat occupants. But hey, you know, like I said, they're all adjustable. One of the other things that I like is child locks on this. So once you lock the door, the kids can't get out, which is kind of a cool thing, if you want my honest opinion. It is a hatch. The back seats do split and fold down. So if you had to go to the big box store, or if you wanted to load up all your camping gear, or maybe you're a surfer or a photographer or whatever, you know, you could turn around and check it out. Throw all that in there. You've even got storage space. Look at this, all these little cubby holes that you could put certain things in there, like your purse or maybe a camera or your cell phone, and not have to worry about anybody getting to it or getting near it. It is a Lexus, which is really, you can't get anything better than that. J.D. Powers puts this girl right up at the top as far as reliability. And you know, you can never worry about resale value, because these things hold value like crazy. Great styling. And these are for people that don't want a large SUV. This car gets in the 30 miles per gallon range. So how could you argue with that? It's got the styling. You can get it in all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, which is what this model is, and you can get a hybrid. And I got a sneaky feeling we're going to end up with an electric here pretty soon. So if you're a Lexus enthusiast, and let's say you need something just maybe as a second car or a third car, or maybe your first car, this Lexus UX 200 might just fit your pocketbook. And speaking of pocketbooks, this one tested out at $41,000 and change. So my recommendation, take a run down to your local Lexus dealer, go for a road test, and they'll be happy to put you in this car. When you go down the road in this thing, it is comfortable. Did I mention it has seat heaters? Because it is about 46 degrees right now, just so you guys are all out there understanding that. But hey, it's got tons of looks, got your sunroof. By the way, you can also do multiple rack changes. You know, these different racks will adjust bicycles and all sorts of things. So go to your Lexus parts department, they can hook you up. All right, let's take a look underneath the hood. Ooh, check it out, 162 horse. And you know, one of the things that I like about what Lexus does is, look at this. This is how you check your oil. It's bright yellow, so there's no confusion. So they do it real simple. The oil inlet is right here, and they have this concave in here in case you can't hit the hole, which would be sad. Coolant, super easy, visible, nice pink color. Never, ever, ever remove this when the car is hot. Always do it when it is cold. Tells you exactly what oil you need, OW16. So when you're going to purchase oil, this is what you look for. And last but not least, this is for your brakes. And let me tell you about brakes just for a second. See this line right here? That's when it's full. That means the brake pads are this thick, okay? As the brake pads wear down, the level goes down. Now once the level gets down about here, the red light comes on the dash. The worst thing you do is go fill up the reservoir, which the light will go out, that's great. But guess what? Your brake pads are now that thick. Now the next time that light comes on, you're metal to metal. And you're gonna cost you a small fortune to do brakes. So, light goes on, get the brakes inspected, let the technician do that. Battery, easy access, right here. And this one happens to have an ability for you to check the water in the battery, which if you do have to add water to it, distilled water for all you folks that live in hot climate country. Other than that, that's not about all you're gonna need to see underneath the hood of this UX 200. Check it out. Not bad, huh? Oh, one more thing, let me just add one. Windshield washer. Here's the trick. Put distilled water in here, because if you put regular, city water, there's a good chance the hoses are gonna get all clogged up, your windshield washer will quit working. So put distilled water in here, and then add 2 cups of Windex. But if you put Windex in first, yeah, you're gonna get bubbles. So make sure you do it the other way around. All right? That's under the hood. Now look. Yeah. Simple controls, mechanisms, everything's right here. Set it on auto, set your temps to wherever you want. Here's your little mousey pad, as you can tell on the dash. You can see the mouse pad run around. This is gonna take a little bit of getting used to. I'm gonna tell you right now, folks, trust me. It's just a little bit, I don't know, maybe just because I'm an old guy, I don't know, but after a while you get used to it. This is kind of a neat little unit here. It's got your volume, your radio, and your tuning. So, and as you tune it, if you look up on the dash, it'll walk your, you can turn around and put any station you want on, crank up the sound. And the turning of the volume down, you can do it here, or you can do it up on the steering wheel. And if you look at the steering wheel, you got tons of stuff on this steering wheel that you can adjust. You can do your cruise control, you can do your phone operation. Everything's right here. They put the little F Sport down here just for a little added. Paddle shifters, if you're so inclined that you want to go through the gears by paddle shifting. Windshield washers, headlights. And then this is where you can put it in 2 different modes. You got sport mode. You can turn off traction control, which I never recommend doing unless you have a very good ability to drive quick. Seats are very sports oriented, high bolstered, just a great little car. Great Bose sound system, definitely can rock out, and it's very, very well done, especially with the red and the gray. I love that combination look. All right, we got more cars coming down the pike here on Cruisin. This is only one of many. And do us a favor, go to the site, go to YouTube, subscribe, like, and tell all your friends. Because if you want an honest, down-to-earth, representation of a car, you got 30 years experience of being a service manager. And trust me, I know the good ones and I know the bad ones. And you won't see the bad ones on Cruisin.